Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Venkat Randi. And we're going to talk about health and fitness. And my pal again is on the other side of the screen. And I guess he's ready to take the first shot at it. Venkat, are you ready?
Yeah, let's make it more conversational, Randy. I think it's just because everybody wants to lose weight. I think it's one of the goal for New Year for almost everybody in the world, right? These days,
Yeah.
because there are so many kinds of food available, and people start eating, and then they have to work like 2 3 jobs, and it's very understandable. It's not like long ago that they just work one job and come back. They have all the time in the world, and they could do exercise and have keep their body fit. But these days it's like so mechanical sometime, and then so many cuisines available. For example, in the US, right? So because of that, I think we need to kind of bring this topic to into our channel, and yeah, that's what we are going to probably talk about today, like in different aspects of it. Make it more conversational, like what happened, like what did you try and what I tried. And I tried multiple, actually 3 different things. I tried like keto. I tried the juice cleanse, like vegetable juice cleanse, vegetable and fruits juice cleanse. And then I tried smoothies. So there are three different, these are all 3 different spectrums of nutritional fitness, right? It's basically all nutritional fitness for the body. And so I think you tried something, right? You
Yes. So I think I started doing that in 2015, Venkat, because I'm only 5'6", and according to BMI, I was supposed to be below 152 pounds. So in 2015 I was 180 pounds.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Most around that, yeah. And I was a short fat boy.
You've done a great job. You look fit.
Yeah, I brought it. Yeah, I brought it down to 100 and my lowest was 144. So imagine 36 pounds, and I did that only within 3 months. My motto was, my formula was, yeah, it has to be a combination of both diet and workout. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that for a straight 2 years and kind of had to cut down because of some other commitments after that, but I still managed that weight level. I'm a little bit more than 152 now. That's where I wanted to be, but still, I'm not 100. I'm not anywhere near 180. But what I did was in very very short, I did a combination of both diet and workout. I can, we can.
Right, right, yeah. So I
Uh,
think let me go ahead and give talk about the juice cleanse, right? That's
yeah.
the first thing that I tried. Probably I did like 3 times so far. And
Okay.
the first time I tried was like 3 weeks. So that involves basically just taking all the colors of the vegetables. So think about different colors, the vegetables having different colors actually bring in new kind of antioxidants and new kind of nutrients, right? The color is basically some kind of antioxidant, some kind of a nutrient that's in different spectrum of vegetables showing different colors. So think about like a beets, right? Beets having that color, and then the greens having like a green chlorophylls, and then the some of the other vegetables having like a carrot, orange, and like different colors. So what the basic concept is to mix all different colors. It doesn't matter like what kind of ratio, and don't like, I'm just giving you like a simplified solution, right? Just go there, don't think about too much, just go to the market and buy different colors vegetable, and green, orange, red, pink, all the colors that everybody knows about colors, right? So
Right.
just buy all the colors of vegetables, mix them together, and then this is the juice fast, right? So basically what we are doing, we are not taking any of the fibers. There are like 2 kinds of fiber: soluble fiber, insoluble fiber, right? So the soluble fiber will come through the juice, Like you do have to buy a juicer. We will link the one that we use down below in this video. But that juicer, like you could have any kind of juicer from the local store, right? And then just juice it up, wash it up, make sure you wash it off, and then juice it up and drink. Just what I did was I basically made like bigger batches, like one gallon, like 4 liters of juice, and then kept it for the whole day. But what some people do is they just make it fresh, and that's actually better. So if you have more time, like if you're not working, if you have time, you stay at home, and you could actually do that fresh juice, right? That way, like it's just it doesn't, like what happens is when the juice comes out, it gets oxidized with the air, right? Air has oxygen, and the juice has it gets into reacted into the juice. So the better you drink it right away, otherwise it gets oxidized, and then it changes the chemical nature of the juice. It may affect a little bit of it if you keep it, but if you don't want that to get oxidized, you just close it in a tight container and keep it for refrigerated right away, and then you can slowly take for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's one way that if you don't have time, you can make in big batch, keep it in a container, airtight container, and then just so it won't oxidize, and then refrigerate it and take out every time that you want a little bit of it. And that way you are actually consuming the fresh juice whole day throughout the day. And if you're going to office, just take that container with you, and in a cold pack or something like that, right? So you have it in your under your desk, and you can consume that. And whenever you feel hungry, consume it. It doesn't matter, like after 12 o'clock is your lunchtime, just doesn't matter. It's going to only take a couple minutes to take that lunch or breakfast or anything that you want to do. Just have at it, and then you should be good. And then keep doing that for forever, like as long as you can do it. That's the goal. Like I did it for 3 weeks continuously, no solid food.
I remember.
Yeah, right. No solid food, and if you get hungry, just drink water. Keep drinking water. Fill up your first 2 days was very you will have some lot of headache and stuff like that, but it just it makes your body glow after after a week or so. Body glow, and you will be floating on the air, like you and then you will lose your weight, and you actually mentally peaceful, you will sleep good, and you will have all the brain fog gone and mind fog gone. It actually helps your mental and physical stability and fitness. So this is actually great. And also what you are doing is, in this case, you are actually giving, after 2 days, you're giving rest to your stomach. So the stomach doesn't have to do all this, mastication of food, and then it doesn't have to do anything. It just directly assimilate into the blood, the nutrient, right? So as soon as you take the liquid, the juice that has all the nutrient, that directly goes into blood, like within 30 minutes. It doesn't take 4 hours. Like if you take a solid food, it goes into your alimentary canal and then the stomach, and it gets digested with all the acid in there, and then it gets the nutrient gets assimilated, the fiber gets out. So in this case, all the juice get assimilated right away within 30 minutes. So if you have some, let's say you have a diabetes or you have some other ailments, what happens is this gets into your bloodstream right away, and then it start curing your body if you have some issues, right? So that happened to me because I used to have like a headache, and I couldn't sleep in the night. So, and then there's so many things, but I was not taking any medications or anything. I was just feeling like so tired and every day. But after doing that 3 weeks period, right, I lost weight. I think I lost like 15 pound out of my weight. It's around 10% of my weight. So actually, yeah, it's a little bit less than 10%, but I lost quite a bit of my weight. I also reduced my blood pressure, and then I didn't have any kind of those symptoms that I used to have, right? So it's actually very good. After a few days, I felt very nice, and then I kept continuing for 3 weeks.
Right. I remember like you brought up a you brought up a few good points too. I was going to say that it's actually you mentioned the first few days, first couple of days are going to be real hard, right? So I went through the same
Right,
thing because I was eating a whole lot. I was eating a lot of anyway. I wanted to cut down on my rice consumption, which was hard for me. You know, when I started doing this whole thing, I was actually more into making smoothies. So I was doing taekwondo at that time, so I was going for the black belt. Long story short, and I wanted to make sure that I was ready for those fancy kicks, and that was my motivation at that time. What I did was I quickly cut down on my carb consumption, rice consumption. I switched to smoothies. So I made smoothie in the morning just for breakfast. And what Venkat shared was you used to have that juice for the entire day for your breakfast, lunch, and
right,
dinner. Is that right? Okay. And you
right,
did
right.
it continuously, you said, for 3 weeks, right?
Yes, I did that 3 weeks. No solid food.
And the thing is, you again you brought up a good point when you were explaining that it's actually the psychological part of it. Like if you feel awesome, right? Because you don't get the headaches anymore. You feel good, and you know, uh, in your mind that you understand that you're not taking anything that's kind of spoiled, right? It's
Right,
all natural, all vegetables or fruits. I mean, vegetables and fruits are great for your body, right?
right.
And you're cleansing your body. And how grateful feeling is that, right? It's an awesome feeling. But the thing we gotta keep in mind is the discipline. Like the first few days or maybe first few weeks even are gonna be hard, but after that, you're gonna be your body's gonna adapt to it. I don't know what the scientific background to it, but even now, like after 4 years, I'm still the same person. Like I'm not eating a whole lot of carbs, a whole lot of rice anymore. But 2015 and before, Jesus Christ, it was a whole lot of rice that I used to consume. And the first few days, yeah, it was hard. And just to consume a smoothie, like a cup of smoothie, it was going to be so hard because it was not filling. But after a few days, you know, your body gets adapted to it and you feel awesome knowing that you're cleansing your body by getting these organic things. And but the thing is, you got to get through that first few days. Is that right, Venkat? The first few days, 2 weeks are gonna be harder, but you got to get through, and after that, you're fine.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's a great point. Like first few days, you just pass that, you pass the entire hurdle, like and then for that, I would say that just maybe put an older picture of you, and then maybe just see that every morning, right? Do you want to be like that? Do you want to be like that every in the future, or do you want to keep growing on the size? And that's actually, think about, like, people spend on the medical bill, like almost like, they're paying too much for the insurance. They're paying for the medicine and all, out of pocket. It's just like it's too much. It's going to grow. Like if you don't take care of it now, right, it's what's going to happen. Just think about it, right? If you may enjoy those cakes and every day, but it's going to give you, within a few years, it's going to have a reaction to it. Your body will react to it, and then within our body there are cancer cells, right? It's not being expressed. Like, is think like, something is there, like a bomb is there, but it's not being activated
Yeah.
yet. Activated yet. Like, but if you start you doing all this acidic food, right? It's basically all these are acidic food. The thing we are talking about, all the bad stuff, is all acidic food. Any kind of like a pizza, or the all-purpose flour materials, and all those are acidic food. Soda and anything that tastes good, like, is basically acidic food. And then the juice and all, even though some people don't like it, but you can actually make it tastier juice That alkalize the whole pH of the body will go actually higher. So alkalinize the body. That's actually good for the body.
Right.
Not acidic. Acidic is not good for the body. So that's why that when you take the juice and everything, right? Juice or smoothie. The difference between those two, I think that you did smoothie, right? You are actually including the all the fiber to it, and the juice doesn't have any fiber.
Right. So what I did was, these are the things that I use for my smoothie. It's all natural. I tried to find the organic fruits for my smoothie. I mean, organic stuff is always good, right? What I did was I used to get, so somewhere down the road in our episodes, we're going to show you exactly how I made my smoothie and how Venkat made his smoothie. And what I did was just very long story short, I used to find organic avocado, and I put the whole thing in the juicer, banana, and frozen, again organic frozen strawberry and blueberry. Put some water, and then just a hint of pomegranate, just a hint of it,
Wow.
not a lot.
So that's kind of a like a secret recipe. Seems like.
Oh yeah, I'm sharing, man. Yeah, I mean, because I felt great and I saw the dividends,
Wow.
and yeah, and again, psychologically, it feels great because you know that you're cleansing your body. And again, first few days it was hard, but then my body got adapted to it. Imagine you're having a organic smoothie every morning for 2 years straight. Imagine how it feels. And
Wow.
I said I was 180, and I was able to bring it down to 144 only within 3 or 4 months. And I managed that 144, 154 kind of range for a straight 2 years, actually straight 3 years. But I'm planning to continue with it, and so far I'm being okay. But I want to be great. So yeah, and somewhere down the road, we're going to show you exactly how. I mean, it's very easy, and we're going to show you how I made it, and also Venkat will also do the same. Venkat, if anything else,
Uh,
anything else on your side to add to
yeah,
that?
I just wanted to add, like I'm showing here in the screen for the viewers, that there is a 10-day green smoothie cleanse book written by J.J. Smith, which is actually highly recommended by everybody. You can actually see that almost 10,000 ratings, 5-star rating here. In so just check it out. This book actually helped me also, and then Randy's secret recipe will be posted down below in the description as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is the keto that I tried. Right. Maybe just go over really quick. So the next thing that I tried was a keto diet. This is not like I didn't try that in right away or anything. This is every year I like to try something. I like to cleanse my body, either juice cleanse or the smoothie cleanse or the keto. So that's what I did. This year I tried keto. I want to show this Dr. Berg. His videos are really great. So just
I don't think you're sharing your screen.
no, actually, I'm recording it. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm recording it. I'm taking it to the screen. So the viewers in the video, the final video, they should be able to see it. So it's Dr. Berg. Just search in the YouTube, and then you should be able to see his videos. And just subscribe to his channel. He has tons of great information. He actually did a lot of research. He's a researcher, and it's more of a scientist kind of feeling you'll get. But it's more very easy to understand how to do. Like he will explain in a short and sweet manner, right? You can actually kind of see. There are like I think he has 2,000 videos, but just watch some of the keto videos. He always talk about ketos, but he gives in-depth descriptions about how to start. There are videos about it. So that's what I followed, and then I did it for a whole month. This whole month I did keto, because with the juice fast, right, you get hungry because you're only eating liquid, right? So I would say for the viewers, like if you are really adventurer, right? You just wanted to try different things, but at the same time, like you wanted to kill two birds in one stone. If you are that type of person, just try to eat also good, and at the same time you will reduce weight. If you are that person, the keto is the right thing to do, and keto has multiple options. Like you can actually eat all the cheese that you like, except few cheeses though. Right? So but you cannot eat any kind of carbs. So the keto, the main thing is carbs should be only 20 grams, I think, a day, and then majority of them would be like fat, like fat substances, any kind of fatty fruit, not fruit, like no fruit at all. Like all the fruits has sugar or carbs, like any kind of sugar. It doesn't have to be glucose, or it's even the sucrose or other sugars should be avoided. All the sugars are carbohydrates, right? So you shouldn't take any carbs other than 20 gram. So most of the time, like if you take other stuff, the fat and the other stuff, you might get that. So just totally avoid the carb. Just try this out. Like you can try it only for few days if you want. There is a weekend keto by
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
yeah. There's a weekend keto by Dr. Berg's channel, right? So the viewers can see that you can only do weekend. Like you can actually do only the weekend, the keto, and try it out and see if it's for you, because there are recipes over there, and he talks about what kind of you can actually eat salad as much as you want, and then put like all the cheese in there, like and some of the nuts are allowed, not all the nuts. So there are like a lot of restrictions into it. The main thing is the content, nutritional content of the food that you are eating shouldn't have any carbs in it, shouldn't have any sugar in it. So you have to look for sugar, you have to look for carb, you have to when you are consuming coffee, you can actually consume coffee, not too much though, but you can consume black coffee and no sugar, no creams, or no milk or anything like that.
So when I was doing my program, okay, real quick, I want to add
Mm-hmm.
this. Like, if I felt like I had more cheese on a particular day, or I had more oily food on a particular day, what I used to do was I used to run like I this is where I want to get at. When I was doing this whole health program, um, I wanted to have it like a combination of both diet and workout. So whenever I felt like I had uh, kind of I had more junk than I
Right,
used to
right, right.
little more than I used to work out. So
So you
let's say
compensate the time. Like if you ate extra meal buffet or something, you will run 30 minutes more
more.
that
So
day.
all I did was when I was doing this whole thing, diet and workout,
Right.
I used to have the smoothie for morning, and for lunch, all I took was two slices of turkey and some steamed vegetables.
Wow.
And in the night, this is something I wouldn't recommend. I used to eat bread around like 6 o'clock and then have a tea. But some days I go out like Friday, junk Friday. I used to go out and eat. But whenever I feel like I had more junk, I used to run just maybe like 5 or 10 minutes more than usual. That's all I
Right.
did. So I kind of compensated for what I had. And because I always believed in it has to be a combination of diet and workout. So my suggestion is, if you felt like you had more than what you used to have, or you had a junk Friday or junk weekend, junk Saturday or whatever, I would suggest to just get on the treadmill if you have, and if you have a gym membership, or you don't have to have membership. You just run on in your neighborhood, right? So
Hmm.
you see enough people running, walking, jogging, and just do that for an extra 5 minutes or 10 minutes to compensate what you had extra. Simple as that. So you just have to have that discipline. That's all you have to have.
Right, right, yeah, exactly. I think that's a great point. I also like when I eat something, right? I feel like my body is not cooperating with me. Like mainly in the evening time, like you said, or because when you eat anything, if you want to really eat something too much, just eat it before like 4 o'clock in
Oh
the
yeah.
evening, right? So you have enough time to, even if you cannot do exercise, enough time to digest that 4 hours, 6 hours. So it might take 6 hours because you ate too much of it, right? And then, but if you try to eat like 10 o'clock too much, that is the root cause for so many bad things in your body, and that's going to build up every day, right? If you're doing that for a month, it's going to take one more year for you to recuperate that, come back to the older one, right? So that's a best way, like you walk 30 minutes extra, or run 30 minutes extra.
Just compensate.
Right.
Again, before we wrap up, Venkat, again, health is wealth, right?
Right. Yeah.
And you're gonna have to, somewhere down the road, you're gonna have to incur the medical costs. So simple as that. So eat healthy, and you'll actually save money out of that too. So that's it from my end, Venkat. Again, we're gonna show you some interesting videos somewhere down the road in some of the episodes that we're planning on doing in the next few weeks, next few months, and they're gonna be so interesting. And stay tuned. That's it from my end. Again, Venkat, you got anything to add?
Yeah, no, just to summarize that, guys, that today we talked about like a smoothies. Smoothies is everything that vegetable fruits, you just mix them together and in a blender and just drink those. And then the juice fast is basically you just take only the liquid part of it, that will have a soluble fiber and all the other vitamins and nutrients and minerals. Everything will be there, and then that's going to give you a boost to your body. And try to do this as long as you can, as many days as you can. And then if you cannot do that, you just combine that like a hybrid nutritional approach. Just do it like a Randy doing, like in every morning he's just taking the smoothies, and then afternoon dinner he's eating something else, regular food. So you can do that hybrid approach. Or you can just, if you really like to do something more cheesy, you are a cheesy person, or just eating meats and stuff, there are options to keto, like we mentioned, the Dr. Berg's videos. You watch those things and create your own plan. Like, you don't need to ask somebody else, you just create your own plan, that what you like, and just customize it. And the same thing with the vegetable and fruits and smoothie, you can have your own kind of recipe, but we will have the secret recipe that Randy uses down below.
And see what works for you, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Main thing is everybody's body is so different. Everybody is unique. Because it's so complex. The body is so complex. It involves thousands of different things. Like, for example, the magnesium deficiency causes 5,000 different symptoms in the body. Just one mineral deficiency, right? And it may have other side effect. It may have, that may have another side effect. So the pathways of the inside the body, there's so many pathways going on, right? There is always like one thing missing, that's causing another one missing, that's causing another one missing. So you have a cyclical effect of nutritional deficiency, but you need to find the root cause. But we are not doing a research here for the whole year trying to figure out, but the best way is to just do this juice cleanse, and then smoothies or keto. It will actually do it in a systemic fashion, rather than trying to find what is the one missing piece in the body. And it actually stabilize your body in a systemic way. That way, like, your whole body gets cured, and the whole body is cured, your mind is cured, and then you feel better, you can do more, and you can actually achieve more in the life. That's what our channel is about, life coaching you to become so successful in your life using the resources around you. You don't have to hunt for other things. Everything is within you and around you. You just have to, we are just guiding you, like both of us, giving you our life lessons and coaching you on different aspects of life, like health, wealth, relationship. In this episode, we talked about health. I think we are going to continue, right, Randy? Show the demo those smoothies.
I'm so excited.
Right. So yeah, this is going to be great. I think we will, like, just hang in there. Just come back to our channels and just like our videos if you like them. If you don't like them, just let us know why you don't like them, so we can improve on our videos, right? And
Any questions? Also, just put your questions down on the comments box. So that's how we improve ourselves too, and hopefully we'll be able to answer most of your questions, if not all.
Right, definitely. Yeah, we are trying to educate you, and we will also educate ourselves based on your need, and then we will provide more new videos that based on what you like, what you want to see in the channel, and we are all about making you successful in the life. That's our channel. Thank you guys for stopping by, and thank you.
Next week.